femoral sheath, and this is the medial most compartment. Femoral sheath, we all know, is formed by anteriorly by the fossa transversalis, and behind there is fossa iliaca. Two septa which is dividing into these three compartments, and the medial most compartment is known as femoral canal, and the rim is known as femoral ring. When from the abdominal cavity, the viscous, the part of the intestine, come out of the femoral ring through femoral canal into the upper aspect of the upper part of the thigh, then it is known as femoral hernia. And it is very common in female due to the wider pelvis, and the diameter of the pelvis increases with the age as well as with the pregnancy, and it is more common in elderly and the low weight female. Inguinal hernia is more common in male, whereas a female the femoral hernia is more common. And in 50% of the cases of femoral hernia, it is very dangerous and it can be strangulated. Okay, strangulation occur in 50% of the femoral hernia, and it is very hard to diagnose because there is a long list of differential diagnosis of femoral hernia. That is the deeply frustrated one-sided lover association. We all know FOSLA. FOSLA is what? Frustrated one-sided lover association. But here is the deeply frustrated one-sided lover association, and this is the mnemonic, and deeply means D for direct inguinal hernia. Okay, and deeply frustrated, F for femoral artery aneurysm, 1 O for psoas abscess. This is psoas muscle, and it is covered by a psoas sheath. When psoas abscess, it trickle down sheath, there will be abscess trickle down through the sheath and come into the upper region of the thigh. Psoas abscess. Frustrated one-sided, S for saphena varix, lover, L for lymph node, lover association, A for adductor longus hematoma. These are the list of differential diagnosis, and it is very small in size. That's why it is also very hard to diagnose, as well as its irreducibility. It can't be reduced easily, or you can say it can't be reduced. That's why it is very hard to diagnose, as well as the negative cup impulse. In the inguinal hernia, we can feel the impulse when we ask patient to cough, but there is negative cup impulse. These factors lead to non-diagnosis of the femoral hernia. Okay, now this relation anteriorly, this is the inguinal ligament. Anteriorly it is lined by inguinal ligament. Posteriorly, this is the pectineus muscle, and it is lined by the pectineus fossa. So posteriorly there is, and here is the iliopubic eminence, and this ligament, iliopectineal ligament. Okay, iliopectineal ligament or pectineal ligament. Iliopectineal ligament is also known as Astley-Cooper ligament. And the laterally, there is femoral vein, septum, and then femoral vein. And the medially, here is the this is the inguinal ligament, and to us is it gives some reflection which is going posteriorly, and that is called the lacunar ligament. Here is the lacunar ligament, the lateral most margin of the lacunar ligament, which shows concavity towards the femoral canal, which form the medial boundary of the femoral canal, or you can say femoral ring. I must say femoral ring. The boundary of the femoral ring, anteriorly inguinal ligament, posteriorly iliopectineal ligament or Astley-Cooper ligament, laterally there is septum separating with the femoral vein, and the medially it is the lateral concave margin of the lacunar ligament. Lacunar ligament is also known as Gimbernat's ligament. Okay, and inguinal ligament is also known as Poppert ligament. So this is the boundary of the femoral ring. And one thing very important, that there is obturator artery. We all know obturator artery. Obturator artery is the branch of the anterior division of internal iliac artery. Okay. But in 20% of the cases, there is one accessory obturator artery. In 80%, it is not present. But in 20%, there is one additional obturator artery, which arises from the inferior epigastric artery. Inferior epigastric artery is the branch of the external iliac artery. This is inguinal ligament, and this is the femoral artery. Femoral artery, while just above the inguinal ligament, femoral artery is known as external iliac artery, and in the branch of the external iliac artery is the inferior epigastric artery. From inferior epigastric artery, one obturator artery arises. Normally, the obturator artery is the branch of anterior division of internal iliac artery. But in 20% of the cases, obturator artery arises from the inferior epigastric artery. Inferior epigastric artery is the branch of external iliac artery. And it is present only in 20% cases and known as accessory obturator artery. Okay? And it follows the same course as that of obturator artery, accessory obturator artery. Okay, and what is the course? That it runs along the lateral margin of the femoral ring. Okay, but there is, in some variation, there is aberrant obturator artery. There is one aberrant obturator artery which do not cross from the lateral side. It come to the medial side. Normally, this is the inferior epigastric artery. Suppose this is the inferior epigastric artery. An obturator artery arises from here and known as accessory obturator artery. It passes through the lateral margin of the femoral ring. But there is one variation, that this accessory obturator artery do not pass from the lateral margin. It come anteriorly and then medially. It come anteriorly and then medial along the femoral ring, making a half circle. Okay, and now it passes above. So here it is known as corona mortis, because there is very much chance of damage of this aberrant obturator artery as it encircle anteriorly as well as medially while repairing the femoral hernia. Because for doing femoral hernia repair, we have to cut the lacunar ligament which lies medially. So while cutting lacunar ligament, there is chance to cut aberrant obturator artery, not accessory obturator artery. Accessory obturator artery lies on the lateral side of the femoral ring. But there is one variation of accessory obturator artery, that it do not cross from the lateral side. It come anteriorly and then medially. So while repairing the femoral hernia, we have to cut lacunar ligament, and at the same time we cut the aberrant obturator artery, and this even cause death. That's why this is known as corona mortis. Very important. Thank you.